What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Old School RuneScape's Unluckiest Players Volume 4. We're going to be checking out some of our fellow scapers who have the worst RNG you may have ever seen. So if you have something you think that you can contribute to one of these videos, send it to the email address on the screen right now. If you have a submission, I will take a look at it, see if it makes the cut for one of these videos. Additionally, please put something in the subject line that will identify what you are sending to me, so I can just take a glance at it, know exactly what I'm looking for, and go from there. Also, please make sure the RuneScape name is fully visible in the screenshot. I like to give credit where credit is due. And last but not least, please do not send me cell phone pictures. Cell phone screenshots from the mobile app are just fine, but please don't snap a picture of your computer monitor and send it to me. We like nice, clean screenshots around here. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start this one off with Stay 42 Def, no Hydra heads, 1,000 kill count. Stay 42 Def trying to get that alchemical Hydra Slayer helmet, cannot manage to get it. Drop rate on that is 1 in 256, so almost 4 times the drop rate for that drop there. Next one comes in from Like Cooking, finally pulling in the Sarachnis pet at 14,598 kills, almost 5 times the drop rate of that pet, so that is some intense dedication. Next up is going to be Kick It Off, pulling the Kraken pet in finally at 8,849 kills. That's almost 3 times the drop rate for the Kraken pet, but luckily those kills aren't too long, so I can imagine that probably took a lot less time than the 14,000 KC Sarachnis pet. Next one comes in from VB Tins, 9,000 Grotesque Guardian kills, still hasn't managed to grab the pet there. 3 times the drop rate, exactly 3 times the drop rate, 1 in 3,000 for the Grotesque Guardian's pet. Next up is an Ironman, Iron Liver, finally pulling in the Zamorakian Spear over at Krill Susaroth, 436 kills. It kind of sucks for an Ironman. Drop rate on that is 1 in 127, especially for an Ironman. Those are long kills, so I appreciate the grind. I can appreciate your dedication to getting that. Next one is My RNG Sucks, and yes, it does. 424 completed chambers of Xeric raids and 7 challenge mode raids completed, 3 Dins and 9 Arcanes. Imagine getting 12 purples in your name and having them all be literally worth pocket change. Next one comes in from Nathan Lyon, maxed with no skilling pets, and I definitely feel this. I maxed with no skilling pets. It would have been nice at least to get one. It's actually not that uncommon to max with no skilling pets, but it still kind of feels bad. Next one comes in from Rye Pie, no Scotizo pet, 134 KC. Drop rate on that pet is 1 in 65, but the time that it does take to get the totems to go in there and get a chance at the pet does take a little bit of time. Next one comes in from Shanks, and I'm not sure if those are I's or L's on the outside, whatever. No Saradomin uniques, 2,078 KC. Not even a Saradomin's light. Imagine. Next one comes in from No Jam Hyung. No Gauntlet pet, 600 KC in the normal gauntlet. 1,636 KC in the Corrupted Gauntlet. Drop rate in the Corrupted Gauntlet is 1 in 800 for the pet, so double the drop rate, and those take like 7 to 8 minutes to complete usually. That's a lot of time dedicated. Noxu21, no Trident of the Seas from the Kraken, 2,979 kills. Luckily, Noxu is not an Iron Man, so can actually go buy one from the Grand Exchange if need be, but still, it kind of sucks. Next one, with a fitting name, still no Woodcut pet, no Beaver, 50.1 million XP, so 25% of the way to max XP, hasn't managed to pull in that Beaver just yet. Next one is back in the OSR, no Bucket from the Hespori, 114 KC. Those Hesporis do take a whole day to grow, so that is at least 114 days if back in the OSR is perfect with the harvest and kill times. Athams 2, the Iron Man, pulling in the Dragon Pickaxe from the Chaos Elemental, had to wait 1,449 kills for it though. 1 in 170 is the drop rate for the Dragon Pickaxe out there at Wilderness Bosses. Had to wait a long time for that one. Next one comes in from Cypher 4, also an Iron Man. Only 2 Zenite shards from 1,791 Demonic Gorilla kills. Has managed to get lots of other drops on that table, but the Zenites they're hurting there a little bit. Next up is a joke, and yes, this clue scroll absolutely is a joke. 70 70K. 70,000 GP is what this master clue is worth. Imagine spending all that time doing a master clue only to have it be 70,000 GP. Also, look at that inventory. These custom RuneLite inventories are actually getting out of hand. Jesus. FRZV sending in another Kraken log here. No Trident, 1,505 KC on this one. I am Groot B, 200 million farming XP. Didn't get the pet. Made it all the way to maximum XP. No pet. Now the drop rate does increase a lot after 200 million XP, which I was informed that I am Groot B did get it shortly after 200 million XP, but still making it all the way there, unfortunate to say the least. Next is Maxwell, the Ironman. No Twisted Bow, 1,870 normal raid completions. Hasn't done any challenge modes, but has managed to hit the mega rare table 5 times. 4 Elder Mauls and a Kodai, but cannot get the Twisted Bow. Backdoor Boss. No King Black Dragon pet, sitting at 9,646 kill counts, over 3 times the drop rate for that one. Behave or Die. No Omelet at the Chambers of Xeric, 1,834 completed normal raids and 16 challenge mode completions. Prom Wizzy. Can't pull in the Zenite, 1,203 KC, so 4 times the drop rate for a single Zenite. Should statistically have about 4 there. Sharingan X, Mole Pet. Why do people go notoriously dry at the mole? I need to know. I feel like this is a thing. People go dry at the giant mole. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't, but so many people do, and I don't know why. Sharingan X, finally pulling in the Mole Pet. 14,242 kills. Next one comes in from Aini. No mega rares at the Chambers of Xeric. 1,872 normal completions and 30 challenge mode completions. Bastadaz, 1 Twisted Kit in challenge mode Chambers of Xeric and 430 kills. Drop rate is 1 in 75, so statistically you should probably have the full Twisted Kit, about 225 kills, so decently over the drop rate for that one for Bastadaz. Next one comes in from Tians. No Chaos Elemental pet, and this is one of the easiest ones to get in the game. 1 in 300 on the drop rate from the Chaos Elemental. 1,100 KC, hasn't seen it yet. Next one comes in as an update from 10K No Ickle. Past the 11,000 kill mark, 11,111 kills, no Hydra pet, so I assume if I get another update, it'll probably be 11K No Ickle. Next one comes in from Hennessy. No Nightmare drops, 2,651 kills, not even a jar from the Nightmare. I don't know how much of this is solo, FFA, teams, whatever, but that really sucks to look at. Alone Exo, the Iron Man, finally pulling in the Berserker's Ring from Dagonoth Rex at 945 KC, 1 in 128 on the drop rate for the Berserker's Ring, and soloing does take a little bit of time. If you are just killing Rex, it's probably about 2 minutes per kill for the kill time plus the respawn rate. Cullah Series, no Zenites at 1,085 Demonic Gorilla kills, so over 3 times the drop rate, approaching 4 times the drop rate there. Next one comes in from TYVM, 13,166 kills without a Cow Fight Queen pet, and that is just absurd. I cannot imagine doing that many Cow Fight Queen pet kills. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, this guy even had a t-shirt made. Look at this. He had a t-shirt made to let everybody know how dry he is. Next one comes in from I'm Koch, the Iron Man. 2 jars of Swamp, a Magic Fang, 10 Onyxes, and 1582 Zulrah kills. Now you might think, that's not that bad. Well, this dude has not managed to pull in a Serpentine Visage or a Tanzanite Fang, which are pretty useful for the Iron Man account. Probably want to replace some of those Onyxes with some other drops. Next one comes in from Zampa, another Iron Man. No Berserker's Ring, but has managed to get 5 Warrior's Rings, which are kind of useless. 392 kills. Imagine going to Rex just trying to get your Berserker's Ring, but instead you get 5 Warriors. Feels bad, man. Next one comes in from Juju's. 2 Unsireds from the Abyssal Sire in 682 KC. Drop rate on the Unsired is 1 in 100, so definitely should have 6, almost 7 there, only managing to get 2. Next one comes in from Sugar Free, and this is a 1 in a million chance of happening. Back-to-back jars of dirt, and 1 in 1,000 on the drop rate, so back-to-back is 1 in a million. Imagine getting your 1 in a million shot at something, and it's just back-to-back jars of dirt. Oof. Next one comes in from Lutul FR, no Guthin's helmet at 2,500 KC, and that is pretty incredible. The average completion for Barrows is about it should be about 1,250 completed Barrows chests if you do all 6 brothers, and that will complete it for you on average. Next one comes in from Fee26 Soup, no Zenite shards, 842 demonic gorilla kills there, but has managed to complete both of the ballistas with a few extra pieces. Kind of sucks because you don't really need those anymore. Next one is Casey Ben, no Zenite shards from the demonic gorillas, 1,175 KC, so only 25 kills away from 4 times the drop rate. Next one is another Hespori, this one from Gilamuna, bottomless compost bucket, pulling that one in at 100 KC, so 100 plus days to pull in that bottomless compost bucket. The next one comes in as another update from Katarina, who was in the last video, finally pulling in that mole pet, once again, notoriously dry people at the giant mole, 14,624 kills. Forster, the Iron Man, no ACB or Ceradomin hilt at Commander Ziliana, 1,067 KC on the log, and the drop rate on those is 1 in 508 for either of them, so that's a little bit of a struggle there. This next one is really, really bad. Mr. I, the Iron Man, finally pulling in the Tanzanite Fang drop, 3,076 kills. Now the blowpipe is so useful all over the place. Like, it is a must-have for Iron Man as soon as possible. And 3,076 kills, that's almost the drop rate for either mutagen. That's crazy. Next up is another update, this one coming in from Creeping Death. Finally pulling in the King Black Dragon pet at 6,210 kills, so a little over twice the drop rate. Finally finishing that up. Next one comes in from Starlight DH. This is an Iron Man. Only 5 Bandos boots on the log. So imagine getting lucky enough to pull in 5 drops from Bandos on the Iron Man, but they're all boots. That is so unfortunate. 401 kills on the log. Next one comes in from another Iron Man. This one is no Guthin helm. I don't know what it is about these Guthin's helms. This is the Iron Man, finally pulling in the Guthin's helmet at 2,626 kills to finish out the collection log. Next one comes in from Chronic Callum. This one at the King Black Dragon, 10,000 kills. No pet, so well over 3 times the drop rate for that pet. Just cannot pull it in. Next one comes in from Null Talisman, and imagine 10th Elite Clue, and getting lucky enough to roll the 3rd age table, but it ends up being noted super restores. And I know that feel because it has happened to me twice. I've gotten super restores and the noted super set. I know how you feel, Null Talisman. Next one comes in from Falling Snow H, and hunting the sigils at Corporal Beast is a giant task. So imagine you're there, and just recently after the update, Jar of Spirits, 33 and 46 KC. So 2 jars of spirits within 13 kills. Feels bad. Next one comes in from IT Pump Jockey the Iron Man. Another Tanzanite Fang missing from the log. 2,628 KC on this Iron Man's log. Next up is Iron Narked. No Bandos plate body, but has managed to pull in 7 tassets and 6 boots. Is it too much to ask for just one of those to be a chest plate? 1,232 General Grardor kills. The next one comes in from the Victory, the Iron Man, and this is another update. 3,000 kills now at the Corporal Beast for the Victory. No sigils, no pets. That is a lot of time invested for an Iron Man trying to get those sigils and just cannot manage to find a drop. Next one comes in from Pizza Lord 321. No Berserker's Ring from Dagonoth Rex, 1,281 kills. And that is the struggle right there. Good thing this dude is not an Iron Man, can go buy his own Berserker's Ring, but still, trying to fill that log out has got to be frustrating. Next up is I Am Cruz, the Iron Man, finally pulling in a Dragon Pickaxe at 912 KC at the Chaos Elemental. Once again, 1 in 170 on the drop rate from Wilderness bosses for that. Next one comes in from Metoletics, no pet, no blade at the Corrupted Gauntlet, 2,000 kills. So 2 times the drop rate for the pet, 5 times the drop rate for the blade. It is 1 in 400 at the Corrupted Gauntlet, but it's not all bad. Maybe sending that in just had to give you a little boost in the RNG there. I did get an update shortly after this from Metoletics. Finally pulled in the Blade of Saldor at 2,098 Corrupted Gauntlet KC, still hunting the pet though. And last but not least, for this episode of RuneScape's Unluckiest Players, we're going to check one out from Goyak, and this is actually a twofer from the Unsired. 12 Unsireds on the Ironman, only managing to pull in 1 bludgeon piece, and that is the most common item. 1,053 KC, so doing good on the Unsired drops, but just can't get the luck for the bludgeon pieces. And next is going to be a Corporal Beast log, 1,739 KC at the Corporal Beast without a sigil. Now, if you're figuring the drop rate for any sigil, that's actually 3 times the drop rate for getting any sigil. Doesn't matter which one. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for Volume 4 of Old School RuneScape's Unluckiest Players. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed making it. It's always nice to see your updates, guys. So if you do have updates, please send them in so I can check them out. I want to see what's going on. As usual, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up down below. And if you like seeing content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button on your way out. I will see you guys on the next one. Take it easy, everybody.